Welcome to our Born to Win inspirational blog. I'm going to call this inspirational blog a winner moment. The purpose of this blog really stems from an email that we sent out on last week from Born to Win. It was an inspirational email that we sent out to our Winner Circle members. But I wanted to expound upon it because it's funny how when you write about something and you read something, how it just shows up in your life. And the email had to do with perception. And perception in a nutshell is all about how you look at things. How do you view the things in your life? How do you view your problems? How do you view your situations? How do you view your relationships? How do you view your job? Everything is about how you view it. Now here's the thing, no matter what we do, every single week we are all faced with a series of decisions to make. We're all faced with different events that come our way, and you know what? It's all about how we look at it. Some of the events could be good, bad, or indifferent, but that depends on how you see it. It brings me to a story that we shared in the email, and the story was about two gentlemen that actually saw the same thing, but they perceived it, or their perception of it was different. These two individuals were presented with something, and their outcome was based upon how they perceived it. They were presented with an abandoned home in a neighborhood, and the home was for sale. Now, on the surface, this home was abandoned. It looked like junk. There was junk in the yard. It was on the verge of being condemned. Now, the first man saw it, and he said, you know what? This is crazy. I wouldn't buy this. Nobody would purchase this home. And guess what? He walked away from it. The second man physically saw the same home that the first man saw, but his perception said something different to him. His perception said, you know what? This would be a great investment. He said, you know what? This neighborhood is being revitalized. I bet in the near future I'll be able to resell this condemned home or the property that it sits on. Well, I have you to know that man received 5 times more in a short period of time for that condemned home. What does that mean? The first man, based on his perception and what he could see, it kept him stuck where he is, and it put him in a position where he missed a vital opportunity. The second man, because of his perception, gave him an opportunity and gave him a level of success that most people just talk and dream about. What am I saying with perception? I'm saying that no matter what you're going to face this week, I don't know what it may be. It may be something in your relationship. Fellas, she not acting right. God, I know about that. I'm sorry. That's a bad pause. Ladies, he may not be acting right. Whatever the case may be, it may be something on your job. Maybe you got laid off this week. Maybe you got the interview that you went on, you called and they said, well, you know what, they gave you that speech and they said that they gave the job to somebody else. Maybe you need to look beyond that, because if you can perceive it differently and say, well, maybe that's just God saying that he has a better job for me, or maybe there's something bigger and better coming down the line. Guess what? The way you look at it is going to be the way you're going to handle that situation, and the way you handle it, you're going to get better results. At the end of the day, that's what we're all talking about, getting better results in our lives. I always tell people it's all about how you see it, because you don't see with your eyes, you see through them. I'm going to say that again. You don't see with your eyes, you see through them. You see with your mind. We call it vision beyond sight. Vision beyond sight. I always tell people at any given moment, when your mind can perceive beyond and far greater than just what your eyes can physically see, guess what? The possibilities are endless. They're simply endless. So this week, I just want to put a challenge out, not only to everybody watching this blog, but I'm challenging everybody at Born to Win. I'm challenging myself. Let's pay attention and investigate our perception. When things happen to you, do you automatically just see it for what it is, take the negative road and get frustrated about it? Or do you use your perception to have vision beyond sight and try to figure out that whatever it is, how can you use it for your benefit? It's time for us to win. It's time for us to go higher. Let's make it happen. Check us out online at www.borntowin.com and watch your perception this week. God bless.